You must not avert your eyes. This is what is coming at us. Do not avert your eyes.
So where's Dustin this week?
I don't know. He said something about like some sort of convention for Sigma Brain.
Oh, that's odd. I figured he would show up for this. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting a call on my crystal ball.
You have a what?
Well, I decided since with the evil Dumpy the Rat seems to have disappeared, we just whip out the old tried and true methods of communicating with other people. Crystal balls.
I guess if the crystal ball is ringing, we can pick it up and see what's on.
Yeah, that's generally considered polite. Ahoy hoy. That's not ripping off anything, is it?
No, I think you're fine.
Hello?
Oh, Jesus.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Hey, what's going on?
The episode you called us.
Oh, yeah. What's new? What's happening down there? You guys having fun?
Generally, as a rule, no.
Yeah, that happens. Well, I'm super excited. SigmaCon.
SigmaCon?
SigmaCon. Yeah, it's a Sigma convention. It's a convention.
Sigma convention. For
Yeah.
Sigmas.
For Sigma
Okay.
Brain. They're having a
For Sigma
convention.
Brain.
'Cause-
Okay.
Yeah. And
Now, if you get that many Sigmas in a room, are they less unusual? Less unique?
No.
Okay, that was cool. We went down a road and it just ended. It just ended like a dead end.
I really think that you guys should have read the improvisational comedy books I sent both of you.
Which ones were those?
How to improvise and not look like a dumbass doing it.
Part 1 or part 2?
Part 1. I didn't think you were ready for part 2.
See, I read part 3.
Well, no, there's not a part 3.
Yeah, there is. You
There's
just
a
don't
third
know about
part?
it. Mhm,
Okay.
mhm,
Okay.
mhm,
It's like the Book of Mormon. There's a secret third part to the Bible. There's a secret third part to improvisational comedy. Yes, and also?
Yes, and also SigmaCon.
I see.
But I was super excited. I got invited. I think one of our fans sent us an email, and they're like, "Yeah, you got to come check out SigmaCon. It's in Texas." And I was like, "Hell yeah!" So, it's
in Texas.
Not, well, yeah, but it's.
Well, how far away from me are you right now?
I mean, right? I don't know. I'm in Horizon City. I thought that was a video game, but apparently it's a real place.
Horizon City? That doesn't sound like a real place, Dustin. Are you sure
Yeah.
you're not in a video game?
I'm
been known to
never
happen
sure of that.
before.
Yeah. No, I think this is a
Right, there's
construction
simulation,
company.
yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
I think it's a construction company.
Sigma Construction?
Sigma. Yeah, I thought it was SigmaCon, like a convention, but it's Sigma Construction. They're closed now, but I might be able to break in and see what they're all about.
Yeah, I mean, I sure if you look around, see if there's like a brick or something you could lob through the window.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be really embarrassing if, like, you're invited to somewhere and it turns out instead of it being a nice fancy hotel, it's just some business, some construction business?
That would be very embarrassing.
Well, shit. I was all excited. I was going to do this podcast and we were going to be like live on scene and, I don't know what to do now.
Let me ask you a question, Dustin.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a dark and seedy part of town?
It's a little bit. It's got some decent lighting going on, but it's It's questionably seedy. Yeah.
Does it feel kind of abandoned?
Yeah, it's kind of industrial-ish over here. Yeah.
Ah, not a
Uh-huh.
lot of people around. Run
No.
down.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me do me a favor. If you take a left at the next alleyway,
Okay, let's see here if I can find an alleyway. There's like a lot of apartments around here or something. It's kind of weird. Okay. All right, there's all right, an alley, okay, and
and if you go all the way to the end of the alley and t- and turn to your right, I
mhm.
believe you'll find an entrance to my store.
Hmm. All I see is a place that says family video. Is that you?
No.
No. Mhm. Oh, okay. I see. You're across the street in that abandoned building with the broken windows. Okay.
Yes. Remember,
Okay.
you have to give up hope to find this.
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot about that part of it. Um.
Come on in. Let's put a coin in the jackalope and see what we're watching this week.
Okay. Let's do this.
So I can't believe you went all the way to Texas.
I thought there was a Sigma convention. I think someone in the email was fucking with me. I don't. I don't know.
Someone sent you an email.
Yeah, saying that there's this Sigma Brain convention going on, and I'm thinking, well, it's Christmas time. It's fun. We're having a good time, and yeah. So, did you have a good Thanksgiving, Patrick?
For the fiction of the show, yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. That's good. I as well had a. I had a decent thing. I had two Thanksgivings actually, because I had one with the family, and then I had one with Vince because I didn't really want to introduce him to the rest of the family yet because it was just it was just kind of weird. So um
Right, because
so
he only speaks in gurgles.
well, no, he speaks plain English. I can hear him just fine. Um we went to so I took him down to Rat Piss Alley and we had like a little Thanksgiving down there. It was kind of nice.
That sounds lovely.
It was, yeah. It was fun. It was nice. It was good hanging out with Vince and getting to talk about things and yeah, it's good. We're getting there. We're working through some things.
I mean, we only had 2 knife fights at my house, and then the turkey did catch fire, but we were able to salvage most of it. Well, we were able to salvage part of it. And then we
Yeah.
then we then we had to, like, subsidize it with food whatever we could find, and everything was closed, so it was mostly Arby's. We went out and got
Well,
Arby's.
yeah, they've got the meats.
Yeah. And then with that started the second knife fight.
Yeah. Everybody want like the same one, and they're just fighting over it, or
You
it
know,
was.
I do find that the holidays are not really complete unless someone's fighting over my meat.
Yeah. I mean, that's the sure sign of a successful Thanksgiving.
That's what I always say.
I should have had a knife fight in Rat Piss Alley, but I didn't. Maybe I should
You
have done
didn't
that.
have a knife fight in Raptor That's what
Well,
Raptor is for. You have
I
knife fights in knife. You have knife fights in Rat Piss Alley. That's what it is for.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, there was that documentary called Knife Fights at Rat Piss Alley, but maybe we
Right.
should watch that
You know,
sometime.
Netflix got like 8 episodes out of that. I
I
don't.
can't.
They're just really stretching for content.
Yeah, but then they just cancel the good shit, so I don't know.
I hear that Mike Flanagan's going to do like an adaptation of it, but he's got to like fit like 12 monologues about knife fighting and rat piss. You've got to
Mhm.
really get those monologues in there.
Yes, but apparently he left, Netflix.
Do you think that he could turn knife fight into Rat Piss Alley about generational trauma?
Yeah, I'd watch
Speaking
it.
of generational trauma, put a
Yes,
goddamn coin in the fucking jackalope and let's watch a movie.
let's do this.
I don't really think that was like a diegetic segue, like that whole like you speak about generational trauma and just say put a coin in the jackalope. I didn't really find that you had like a payoff to your premise.
You
Again,
didn't.
you should read the books on comedies that I send you.
I try to
Everyone
avoid the
knows the
media you
way
send
to
me.
have comedy is to overthink it to death. That's what you
Mm.
do.
Oh, okay. Just run it right into the fucking ground, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. That sounds good.
So anyway, how's Potfire going?
Stick to your current path and you will accomplish your goals. Your lucky numbers are 7, 12, 38, 9, 51, and 3.
Does it say Mandao Returns?
I believe it's pronounced Mandao Returns. It looks like it's Mandao, I don't know. Oh,
Mandao.
yes. Daylight come and me want to go home. All right. Let's go ahead and play this bad boy.
Mandao Returns. Are we sure it's a Christmas film?
I mean, it looks like there's something sparkly on there.
Jay, there's something you should know. They're trying to reach you. Don't let them in, Jay. Don't let them in! You okay, Uncle Jay?
Yeah, that weird dream.
Autopsy reports confirm that Mars Cop actress Aura Garcia died of an overdose. Coming up next, strippers against global warming.
I have a very important client coming over. Aura Garcia's manager.
Welcome to the house, Terrence.
What's with your outfit?
You look like a homeless bellhop.
Contacting the Dead's been my biggest hit. Well, right after Pet Telepathy.
What is it?
It's called a spirit box.
Have you had any luck with it?
Not yet. Today might be the day. Is someone here?
Can you hear me? Oh my god, this works.
Are you human?
Yes.
Oh, you sound like a lady. Are you single? Hello?
Hey, Jay.
Hey, you're that actress.
Listen, I need your help. Have you ever heard of the population?
We know where you are, and we will be watching.
It's this cult where they initiate new members by making them do rituals and stuff.
Uncle Jay, you wanna know what your purpose is? This is it. We can stop it.
So is it true where you went back in time and prevented someone from dying?
As long as both bodies are sleeping, you should be able to just kind of merge with them.
Yucky.
I told you not to astral project anymore.
Can you twist me?
I possess Jackson.
Can't believe you're inside me, cousin Andy.
Okay. Mandao Returns. Yeah. What do you think of this? What do you we watched the movie. Yeah.
I will say I definitely think this person liked Jason Pargin. It did feel like it felt like it was trying to be like a John David Amy type thing, right? Like a John dies at the end vibe.
Yeah. I could feel that.
Or maybe like an Odd Thomas the movie vibe. But you could see his what he wanted this to be like, because it's very much like designed to be like a horror comedy, and it is, but I thought it was okay. I thought it was fun.
Yeah. I mean, it's an independent film. So it's low budget. It was funded pretty much on Kickstarter. This is a sequel to a film called Mandao of the Dead.
No, have you seen Mandao of the Dead?
You know what? I have not seen it, but maybe I should watch it as well.
Well, I have a couple of burning questions, and I was really hoping to resolve them, and I doubt that you were going to do that tonight.
You never know. I can resolve a lot of things here.
All right, so some resolution I crave immediately. Why the fuck does he keep calling him Uncle Jay?
Okay, hold on. Because he's his uncle.
Is he? They're the same age. Actually, he might be younger than that dude.
Yeah. You know what? Let's let me try something here. I'm gonna try to astral project with Signal Brain. Yeah, let me do. Okay, so it turns out that Jay
that you can vomit all over the floor.
Well,
That's not what it turns out.
That I astral
Because that's
projected.
what it
You
looked
didn't
like
see-
to me.
Well, yeah, but
You
you didn't.
astral projected. You projectile vomited.
I projected out of my ass. That's why I called astral projection.
You did that too?
Yeah.
No. Okay. You are footing the cleaning bill for this one. The last time you ripped it out of both ends took days to sanitize this recording studio.
Okay, but I've
I don't care if
I
it was your birthday. There was no excuse for that.
but I found out what happened. Jay's 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 dad was married to the chick's mom for like a month, or married to Jackson's mom for like a month. So he was like Uncle Jay, but they weren't married for a very long time. So that's all. I had to go back and find it, but we're good now. I think we're okay. As long as you don't have any more questions, I don't have to go really back to check anything.
Well, actually, I did have some follow-up questions. What's popcorn soup?
Mm,
Jesus God.
it doesn't seem like it's been mentioned at all in the first one.
It's fucking everywhere. Holy shit.
So yeah, I don't know. I didn't catch the mentioning in the first movie. So it might just be something for this movie. He just made popcorn and soup and it burnt the apartment down. And that's kind of how we started with the movie. How would you pitch it?
You want to see a fun sequel to a movie that you haven't seen?
Hey, there you go. Watch Leonard Part 6.
No.
Wait, what?
No.
No.
Yeah. It was okay. How up to date are you on the current news?
On what? What topic?
Have you looked up Bill Cosby in the last 10 years?
No. Is he still selling pudding pops?
Yeah, you might want to do that before you start recommending Leonard Part 6. Go ahead.
Okay.
We'll wait.
Okay, hold on.
Jesus God.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Okay, let's not watch any Bill Cosby movies. That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Okay.
Leonard Part 6 sucked anyway.
Yeah, you know what? I don't even really remember watching it, so I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. So yeah. So we're going to okay, so this is like I said, this is a sequel. Mandao of the Dead was the first movie. It was indie film, did pretty well for an indie film, and then he kickstarted this one, and there is supposed to be a third movie. This is part 2 of the trilogy, but
Now, it's
I've not found
been
any
5 years.
information.
Oh, yeah. That one might have been stalled out for funding.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even see it as an in progress thing on his IMDb or anything. So it was the same writer director. The writer director is Jay, so he's kind of the whole. Yes, Jay Dunn, who has done it films, is his little thing. And yeah, I mean, this was kind of the last film he acted in, and it was about 2 years between Mandao of the Dead and Mandao Returns. So Mandao of the Dead was about Halloween, and this was about Christmas. So I don't know. Maybe the third one will be something else in the vein of
Arbor Day.
Arbor Day. That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. Holy shit!
Great minds think alike.
Did you astral project into me?
I didn't project anything into your ass.
Thank God.
Well, the night's still young. Let's not rule anything out here, guys. I got this camera. See what happens.
Oh God. No, not again.
It's in the interest of the fact that you probably have a hard out in 30 minutes.
If the footage from my time in hell shows up.
Yes, I knew. I saw it. It was called Hard Out.
All right, so what's going on in this movie? You wanna take us through some of this stuff, or you want me to go through it? What do you feel like doing?
All right, so the plot is revolves around Jay. He is a psychic. His psychic ability specifically is that he can astral project. His astral projection looks kind of like falling asleep. So there's a lot of this movie where he's just like intense sleeping action. But specifically in terms of astral projecting, he has the unique ability to which he can astral project into the past, and that is into the astral plane into the past. Now, you may wonder, is that useful? Maybe, because it turns out you can also possess people if they are asleep.
Yes, yeah.
So
And
you
then and
can
then
astral project to the past and possess them in the past,
yes.
theoretically.
And in this movie, he uses binaural beats to help him go to sleep. In the previous movie, he just used the sleep mix drug thingy that he's got.
What is that?
Well, you see him
Oh,
using it
right,
a little
right,
bit.
right.
It's
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
little
a
pill
little bit,
bottle
yeah.
full of stuff. I forget what it was called,
Yep.
but it
Now,
was
the Mandao cereal, is that like a real product? Does he own a cereal company? What is that?
um well, hold. So in the first movie, he
Jesus. How did it get on the ceiling?
look. You want to know facts? I'll give you facts.
Oh, God.
So basically, his father ran the Mandao cereal company, and he is living off the dividends of that company. That was where the Mandao cereal.
Oh, so he's a nepo baby. Got it.
Yeah, from the cereal family, I guess. Sure. So there you go. So that
Yeah,
was
you
what
know,
was
you could have a good life as a serial heir. Just
as
as
a what?
Junior Crunch. Serial heir.
Cereal heir.
Yeah, an heir to a cereal company. What's so funny about that?
I know it's
What is
just
so funny about
it's
that? Anyway, I was yes. Okay. Are we good now? Are we mature enough to talk about cereal like adults? Did you know that cornflakes was invented to stop people from masturbating?
I did not.
That's a true fact.
How did that work out for him?
So, John
Is that why
Kellogg.
cornflake sales go like spike in November? Okay, so yeah, so this movie consists of 3 people essentially. That's your main cast. It was also in the first one. You got Jay, the main guy. His nephew, who's roughly the same age as him, like you said, named Jackson, who always refers to Jay as Uncle Jay. And then you've got cousin
Well,
Andy,
Jackson is
who's
Jackson is your good-hearted idiot.
yes, and he
Jay
plays
is
that role
your
rather well.
beleaguered psychic.
Mhm. And then
And,
you have
cousin
Andy, the cousin, who's always looking to,
he's the
make
sassy
great
gay
jobs of him.
character.
Yeah, you gotta have that. And then so there you go. So, um, all 3 of them are staying at Andy's place because apparently Jay burnt down, or Jackson burnt down
Jackson
Jay's apartment
making popcorn soup.
making popcorn soup, which, I mean, yeah, don't make popcorn soup for Christmas.
Well, there goes
Um,
my plans.
yeah, I'm sorry.
As
Or
soon as I
do.
figured out what it was, I was gonna do it,
Mhm, mhm. Don't or do. I don't care. Do whatever you want.
So anyway, a famous actress dies off of the popular new drug called Party Favors. Great name for a drug.
Yeah,
And and her manager, who is the least Hollywood manager I have ever seen. It
His name is Ted Williams.
he's just a middle-aged dude who has like an office job. He's got his flannel and his gray shirt, and he's clearly knows what pickleball is. Um, and he shows up.
Well, he's
eh,
got his pickleball shorts. He's got a special pair he wears just for that.
mhm.
Yes. But in special pair of shorts that you put your pickled balls in. I know what that is. Yes.
That you would. Some people call that your mouth. Oh.
No, that's just crass.
Gimcrack. Um, yeah.
Okay, so he shows up to commune with the spirits because cousin Andy is marketing himself as a medium. But they can't really commune with the spirits. I mean, they could if the dead happen to show up in the astral plane, but they haven't. So they're pretending to be his deceased client, and they get caught. He throws the manager throws his back out trying to beat their asses, and then at night, after all that happens, Jay is astral projecting, and the client actually does show up, and she's like, "I heard you can astral project in time. Please go back and stop me from ODing on party favors." To which Jay says, yes. Well, not really, because cousin Andy shows up because he can also astral project and says that we'll do it for $5,000.
Yeah, yeah. Astral projecting apparently is something that does run in their family because his father could astral project. Andy could astral project, and he's upset at how well Jay can do it because without even trying, Jay figured out how to do it in the first movie. So he's a little jealous of that, but they still kind of work together and work at it. But they get to do a lot of uh, shit that doesn't really make sense. Just very much God, it's like uh well, I guess so when she's doing that, then like Jackson wakes up and out of his tent and goes to grab a knife and then kills cousin Andy, just stabs him with it. And a big part of the first movie was going back to find out the death of just this random guy who died, and he was in the astral plane, and Jay ran into him, and he's like, "Hey," and it's like, as soon as you die, you kind of just, like, know all these things, and he's like, "Go back in time 20 minutes go back in time to earlier today and stop me from dying," and it's like butterfly effect in that movie as well, so, you change one thing, and it changes a couple of other things, and you gotta go back and change the other thing, and then that changes something else, and madness ensues. Chaos reigns.
You want me to put in that line from Antichrist?
I've never watched that movie. I don't know what line you're talking about.
Uh, I don't know that I would encourage anyone to watch it. Uh, although it does show how if you're like into watching like fucked up movies or normal movies, because and I'll make this tangent short because again I know you probably want to land this plane sooner than later, but when I worked at a movie theater, they had one of my managers was like super into movies. He's like, "Have you heard about Antichrist?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "It seems like it ends with like extreme genital mutilation." I'm like, "Yeah, I heard about that. Have you seen it yet?" He's like, "No, it ends with extreme genital mutilation." And I'm like, "Yeah, what's your
You're
point?"
like you're like, "Yeah, that should be the tagline of the movie." Like, that's
He's like,
that's
"Yeah."
what's
Yeah, I'm waiting for. I'm like, "And what's your objection?"
you're like, "Okay, that's the elevator pitch. Go on."
Yeah, that's how you get asses in seats. What are we talking about here? Speaking of getting asses in seats. So anyway, the disorienting thing about this movie is it is revealing plot to you in stages. So like it turns out the gap in time between the actor hiring them to go do this and then the actor possessing Jackson to murder cousin Andy. An entire sequence of events happens here that Jay just forgot about.
Because he was super asleep.
Yeah. So it turns out that like they did go back and they fucked it up. They got there too late, but Andy took the money anyway. And so she killed
Well,
him in revenge.
Andy kind of tricked her into taking the money because he's like, he went back and took the money, but didn't actually stop her from dying.
I thought
It's just
well, yeah, but I thought that was
the
like
first
he
one.
got there too late. Yeah, it looked like she was already dead when he broke into her house.
Yeah, I don't think he had any intentions of stopping her if she was. I think he just wanted the money, which is why she ended up getting into Jackson's body and then killing it. Yeah, there's a lot of possession, a lot of weird. It's not a good movie to watch if you're stoned because it's really there's a lot of stuff
Oh God, I
happening.
wouldn't be able to follow this at all. Jesus.
But it is fun and it is entertaining.
I
And
tried
it's,
to
I
watch
think it
it one
was
of my own clip shows. I tried to watch one of my own clip shows when I was high the other night, and I'm like, "What is happening?"
what have I created?
I just disoriented the whole time. Like things are just happening in front of me. I can't grab on to any of this.
hmm That's about what it's like to watch it. Yeah, it sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was some weird kind of like so Jay was asleep and then Andy gave him some sleeping medicine stuff to make him sleep further. So then Andy possessed Jackson to go take the money and hide it while Jackson was asleep. You know what? You don't really just try not to follow too closely to the plot and just kind of sit back and enjoy it because it is a fun movie and I thought it was funny. And
It was fun.
I think
Yes.
if you look at the time and travel like rules and regulations, they kind of went along the correct path of it, and they set their own mythology
Yeah,
of their
who,
astral projection.
who gives a shit about trying to make plots work if it's time travels involved? Just sit back and enjoy the ride because it's not going to line up and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and that's their whole thing is they, time travel fucks things up, go back in time travel again, try to fix things and see what happens. And then they go back at one point they go back and switch into each other's bodies as they're sleeping. So then you get Jay acting like Jackson and Jackson acting like Jay. That was pretty good.
So what we find out is that one of the people that hangs around him all the time, this woman who I'm assuming Jay has a thing for,
Fur.
she's an Uber Fur. Yeah, her name's Fur. She's an Uber driver, and a drug dealer used to get in her car to make his deliveries, and named Siggy. I think they use the term he for Siggy. Okay, well, I don't know what's going on there because Siggy overdoses in her car, and she takes his red wig and then pretends to be Siggy to sell all of the drugs that he left in her car when he died to make ends meet. And she gets brought into their plan to keep this woman from ODing. But what they don't know, and this is the third act twist, is that she is so desperate to actually make it big in Hollywood as an actress that she has found out about this cult called the Population. And the way to join the population and make it into the big time is to make a sacrifice, like a small sacrifice of anyone. You fucking kill somebody as a rite of initiation into the population. And then you become a big famous movie star, which sounds like the kind of shit you would read on like an 8chan QAnon board, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the plot.
And hold on. I think that all right. So in the first movie,
For the love of Christ.
well, I'm
You
sorry.
got it on my painting of Christ.
Well, it's for the love of him.
No, it's not Christ. It's Jesus Jones.
Okay.
It's fine.
All right.
I thought it was Jesus Christ, but it's Jesus Jones. It's fine.
So in the first movie, there was a vampire involved. There was a lady that thought she was a vampire that used to work for Blood Bank but got fired, and there was that whole thing. So this is kind of their shtick in their little world that they have here. These people that go into these weird cultish type things, and they get involved and eventually have to go. So that was kind of related to the first one. She's the cult group in this one, and it was the vampire thingy in the first one, and yeah. That was all. That was all I had to say about that. I'm sorry I vomited on your picture, but I needed to get that out.
Okay, it's fine. I like having paintings of famous pop figures from the 80s around, but at least my painting of Peter Gabriel is still unscathed. We can get rid of the Jesus Jones.
So their plan is Fur is going to sell her fake drugs, and then Jackson is going to knock her out. And while she's knocked out, they're going to convince her that she almost died. And then she'll be so grateful that she's almost died that she'll stop doing drugs. But they don't know that she's part of this cult. They find that out later. And everything goes to shit. And Jackson and Fur end up getting tied up. And she's going to just sacrifice the both of them. And Jay is asleep in the car. Andy didn't bother showing up. And that's where we're at when the doorbell rings. And who should it be but Ted, the manager? But just to make this utterly clear, he is showing up 10 minutes to midnight on Christmas Eve. I'm sorry, 15 minutes to midnight on Christmas Eve.
See, it's a Christmas movie.
And his pretense for going in is, I was in the neighborhood. Can I use your restroom?
Yeah. I don't see anything wrong with that.
At 11:40 at night on Christmas Eve?
Yeah, stopping by the the female pop star actress that you happen to represent. Sure. Nothing wrong with that at all. The guy's kind of a douchebag. So it checks out, I think. I don't know. Let me check and see if they were in the first movie. Hold on. There's definitely a squatch in these woods. There's definitely a squatch in these woods. Oh shit.
What? There's
I'm
there's sort of squatch in the woods. There's shit on the floor. There's vomit on the ceiling. I don't know what is on Peter Gabriel.
God, who does now? I'm okay. I think I'll stop doing that. That's that was a weird place. It wasn't like the past.
It wasn't
don't
like it wasn't like the previous times when you spaced out and shit all over my floor. Dustin, have you considered that you're not astral projecting, but are in fact having seizures caused by the fucking Sigma brain that you keep pumping into your system rectally?
No, I didn't think about that.
Which is a possibility, you know.
It is a possibility. So maybe I'll just
Yeah.
stop taking them rectally and I'll just start eating them again. Hey, hold on. Yeah. I don't. All right. So, Ooh. Okay. So there's a bunch more astral projection going on. Jay projects back into Jackson, wakes up, unties Jay, and then travels back to make sure that they don't get stabbed in the garage. There's a whole lot of like going back and trying to fix this thing, and then they ended up doing it, and they didn't end up doing it. It's like chaos. It was a bit hard to follow during this time, but fun.
Yeah. It was a little confusing. But ultimately, we do find out that Ted is also in the population and came to kill Aura. It's for his initiation. Because he's going to get back into acting.
Every agent is just a failed actor anyway, so that makes sense. I'm really going places in this industry.
They fuck up royally and all end up murdered, and then Jay is able to astral project himself one more time back into Jackson's body and untie everyone and just get the fuck out of Dodge. And they just leave. And Aura and Ted decide to kill each other.
Yeah, I love that they're just like, fuck it, whatever. You guys do whatever you want to do. We're out of here.
It's the right call. It's the only call.
It really is. They're like, we're not fixing anything. Like, Jackson's alive, Andy's alive, I'm alive. Let's go.
And then they just go back they all go back to Andy's house for a very chill Christmas.
Yes. And the spirit box talks to Jay again, his father. And it just says, whatever you do, stay away from. And it ends. And it stops. And they have a Christmas party where Jackson makes popcorn soup.
Fade to black.
Yeah, so I don't know if I do kind of hope they make it the part 3. They make it the part 3. I hope they make it the part 3. Apparently,
racist.
I think it might be. It might be a little bit.
No.
We're good. Okay.
We're good. I think that it's fine. I think the character of Mario may perhaps be more offensive than what you just did, and everyone's cool with Mario. We're good.
Yeah.
Please.
Well, I think Chris Pratt's more offensive.
For sure.
Chris Pratt is more offensive.
I will try not.
You have to love how violently Chris Pratt burned every ounce of goodwill that people had to him for playing Star-Lord and Andy.
Yeah.
Just set it on fire, man.
Not a care in the world. So that was the movie. I mean, there was a lot going on. Hard movie to talk about. It is a movie that I had wanted to see because it looked interesting. I like indie films. I like, and I have to say,
It was fun. I thought it was good.
I enjoyed it. I'd like to see more out of their little world that they've created. Yeah, I'm down for it. I'm down for more. Scott, done. Let's do this. Let's make movies. Wait, that didn't sound good. You want to make a movie? You want to make a film with me?
Okay. You just get into like full Billy Bob Thornton mode over here. French fried taters.
Reckon I ain't got no reason to kill nobody. You know what? I've never actually watched Sling Blade, but I have seen the trailer a bajillion times.
It's just very blah.
Yeah, that came out right when I worked at Blockbuster, so there was a lot of trailers for that. It was Sling Blade, Love Jones, Rosewood. Those are the 3 movies that everybody was asking for when I was there.
I don't know the last 2.
Yeah, that's just the time. Yeah, late 90s,
Sling.
early 2000s. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sling blade.
French fried taters. Yeah. Here's the thing. This movie's fun. It was fun. I didn't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
It's right at an hour. It's on YouTube. It's free. Go watch it.
Yeah, it's on
Merry
YouTube. It's on Tubi. It's a little over. I think it's like 70 minutes long or something like that. So it's not too long of a watch.
An hour and 8 minutes.
All right, see, it's close. It's like yeah. So it was almost 67 minutes long.
Yeah, it feels like an episode of television, like a Christmas
6,
special.
7. I'm gonna go kid 6, 7. We're gonna be a hip
don't-
podcast now. We're gonna be called the 6,
We're gonna
7
be a hip
podcast.
podcast. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure. We're gonna connect with the youths. I don't even think
Well.
we'll connect with Zoomers. I don't think we're gonna get to the Gen Alpha.
You just gotta rizz them up a little.
No, I don't think we need to rizz up the kids. I think we need to rethink the slang we're using.
I don't know if I've got anything else to talk about this movie. This is a weird movie. I do highly recommend going to watch it though, because it was a fun movie. It was enjoyable, and you go watch this. Go watch the first one, and have a good time. But
in a way, I brought you here to offer you a job. You think you can do it better, so here's your chance.
thanks, Morgan. See you next week. 3 things. You got to change 3 things. Only 3 things. Got to be 3.
Did we introduce the show?
No, hold on. Let me go back and. Nope, we didn't.
You know, at this point, I think I'm just going to give up.
Sure. Okay, so the first thing that I would change is I would go back and say, hello, we're the Found on Shelf Podcast. We are a movie podcast. We swear. We do the show every other week on New Video Tuesday, where we talk about a movie that we have no prior knowledge of, live from the basement of a cursed video store owned and operated by the demonic proprietor Jim Crack. And you can reach us on Blue Sky, on basically Blue Sky, on Found on Shelf Pod at gmail.com. You can call us at, Justin, what's that number?
252-564-8666.
Or just, comment on Spotify, on Apple. We'll take reviews. We love engagement. We strive to be funny. If you think we're funny, tune in every other week. And I think that's all of our call to actions, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. I'm Patrick. He's Dustin. And this has been the Found on Shelf Podcast. I'm skipping the next 2 things. Play the music.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Dustin sat by the dim porch light. His shadow stretched across the night. He whispered, Vince, where did you go? You were more than the world could know.